We're in the age of social knowledge. Online communication, social networking, and unrestricted access to information are transforming and revolutionizing the foundations of our culture. The greatest source of wealth is no longer knowledge retention, but its efficient use. A society once forged and developed on the basis of market power, secrecy, and patents now expands, having to find balance on a planet where everyone knows everything, causing a true revolution on business principles, strategies, and objectives. For companies, however, this knowledge revolution also causes an unprecedented equivalence of brands, products, and services. Organizations now need to associate with their brands other attributes to differentiate them under the consumer's eyes. These attributes are intangible, they're values that have to be connected to the emotions, passions, desires, and respect that each brand can generate when relating to their customers. In the beginning of this era, the strategy of large corporations was to seek these attributes by associating their brands with entertainment. Sports, music, film, and fashion began receiving large investments, and hundreds of thousands of companies around the world began to frantically seek the association of their products and services with major sporting and cultural events. But fortunately, open access to information has also produced reflections in the mind of consumers. It's not enough anymore to sponsor big events. It's not enough to have your brands. The consumer today seeks commitment, awareness, and above all, responsibility. And social responsibility is the greatest source of differentiation among leading companies. We're an organization where more than 1,500 people in over 50 cities in Brazil, Portugal, Belgium, Italy, and Poland truly work with social responsibility. We have 46 homes, 15 welcome centers, 4 community centers, 8 educational centers, and 23 fraternities where we work daily to rescue the human dignity of those living in social exclusion. We have reached directly more than 15,000 people in Brazil and abroad. We have lived with over 1,000 homeless, welcomed nearly 500 drug addicts in our centers, and reinserted almost 1,000 people back into society. An unparalleled social commitment being developed for more than 10 years, where the only goal is to help and rescue, one person at a time, today and every day. And through every contact, every conversation, every achievement, we spread our reach, making each word and each person a part of a bigger whole. But this is not enough. More than rescuing dignity, we must prevent integrity. More than recovering people from addiction and loneliness, we must avoid addiction and loneliness. More than knowing how to do social work, we need to teach social work. Even with our support, thousands of people will be lost on the streets in the coming years. So we need to prevent them from putting themselves in these situations. We have to warn, we must guide, and if possible transform all the ones we can reach into multipliers of social responsibility. This requires documenting our work and presenting it to millions of young people who, as developing citizens, have to be aware of the incredible harm caused by addictions, selfishness, isolation, and lack of faith. For this, we created the Alliance Reporters. There will be more than 40,000 young people directly participating, 80,000 parents touched by the knowledge brought by their children, and 240,000 relatives such as grandparents, uncles, and cousins interacting through this initiative. A fantastic universe of more than 350,000 people directly impacted. And we'll go even further. In the age of social knowledge, we need to convey our message to millions, not just thousands. We will act in all social classes, not only those most affected, and we want to reach all cities, not just those where we are. Starting with São Paulo, we will invite 20 major schools to participate in a project that will introduce their students to what social responsibility really is. Each of these schools will be invited to make a mini documentary about our work in rescuing human dignity. This will be a truly journalistic endeavor, where a group of 12 to 16-year-old students, chosen from among the thousands of students in each school, will have the chance to be a part of the daily life of our community. all students can sign up, but to become the representatives of their school, they will need to be the most voted on the project's website. Anyone can vote, so all students, all schools, voting and asking for votes through all their social networks will multiply our engagement. The top voted students will then go through a hands-on selection process in their respective schools. They will be challenged in writing, communication, interaction, general knowledge, initiative, and decision-making with a mixture of theoretical and practical challenges. The winners for each school will form a team and become alliance reporters and represent their school against other schools. Each school will be invited to promote this project by making it part of its regular schedule, encouraging students to participate and appointing teachers as points of contact for the work to be done. On top of this, each school will also have a mentor to help with the production of the documentary. Well-known and highly regarded professionals from Brazilian media and journalism will be invited and will guide students, interacting and advising them throughout the whole process. An experience truly desired by students around the world. During 3 months, 20 teams will work alongside their mentors and our team to produce the best documentary. They will go to our support homes, follow our people on the streets, and have full access to our way of working. After the documentary is completed, each mentor will host at the respective school the premiere of the movie for students, friends, and families, where the production team will be the big stars. After the premieres, all documentaries will be published in the project's website and open nationwide to be voted for best production. The power of young people through social networks, coupled with the publicity the project will have generated, will for sure attract millions of votes. The best rated documentary will then be played in 500 screening rooms all over Brazil, reaching more than 2 million people directly. An unprecedented initiative in raising awareness and fighting social exclusion in Brazil. As a final attraction, the winning team will be invited to make an international production. With all expenses and production paid, the team will meet and document our work in Europe on an unforgettable journey through our offices in Portugal, Italy, and Poland. 3 countries and 3 diverse cultures, 3 different views for the same social problems. For this production, we'll invite a new mentor, a major international director such as Leszek Dokowicz, the great Polish director. A name that will certainly arouse the interest of large media groups and big festivals of film and television. The whole project in Brazil and abroad will also be followed by our own TV team to produce the making of all 21 documentaries highlighting the impact that the knowledge of social exclusion has in young people's minds. This full documentary will be then negotiated with major TV networks, national and international, giving our project the scale and scope needed to achieve our goals. The Reporters of Alliance project will reach millions of people through social networks, apps, YouTube, movies, TV, a complete form of interaction where people of all social classes all over the world will be learning and discussing the need for respecting human dignity. But why are you watching this movie? Why are you getting to know this project? Why are you being invited to participate? We're offering you an investment opportunity, an investment in brand building, an investment in values for your company and your product, an investment in social responsibility. We propose work, communication, and something different for your company in relation to the rest of the market. Millions and millions of consumers around the country will look at your brand like one that does actually invest in social responsibility. This is because part of your investment will be used to make the Reporters Alliance project viable. Your investment will be taken care of, as all our reporters and certifications show, but we're going far beyond that. Your brand will be present throughout the project, in all activities and on all platforms. They will be inserted within the context of the documentaries in a distinguished and extremely positive way, related to the goals of our work and where the presence of your products and services are necessary. Investors in this project are only those that operate in areas needed to bring the Reporters Alliance to life and to run our organization. So, If you're seeing this presentation, your participation in our work is consistent with the social responsibility of your company, and your investment will definitely add value to your brand. Welcome to Reporters Alliance.